Hey, I wanted to create a short little video as a reminder to myself of something that I have been learning almost painstakingly in the past couple years of my life. And that is money always flows to those that create value. So money is just a tool. It is just a thing. It's like a river. It flows to people that create things and it gets sucked from people that consume things. So you can see this in life. If you look at really poor people, all they are doing is just consuming. They're taking in, they're buying things, they're watching stuff, they're not creating anything. And I don't mean that in like a negative way. It's like that's what their life is. They're just consuming everything. Even other people like family members and stuff in their life, they're just consuming from them. And when I look at really rich people or really wealthy people and I take a look at like what their actions are and what they are actually producing, they are always creating things. Like if you look at Bill Gates, he created Microsoft. If you look at Steve Jobs, he created Apple. And so like when I look at my life, I have some perfect examples of this. It's like I created a business that pays me dividends for years to come that I haven't even worked on in a while, and it's just because I created something that helps other people. And because of that, the money flows to me. So let me give you a perfect example of this that I've been thinking about. Recently, I sold my car. And so, what is a car? I am just consuming my car. Like, I'm using my car. It is something for me that I use. My car cost around $24,000. It was a pretty expensive car at the time. And I had it for about 2 years, and then I sold it to someone else. And when I sold it, I didn't profit. I got around $17,000 when I sold it. So I paid a decent price to drive my car around for a couple years, but I got that $17,000. And so when I had my car, what was I doing? I was consuming it. I was using it. I was putting wear and tear on it. I was doing things with it. And you could say that I was producing stuff. And probably the only thing that I ever produced with my car was like joy when other people were in the car with me and I was driving somewhere. Or like trips we went on with the car. But most people don't do that. They use it as a way to get to work or something like that. And a lot of people have really expensive cars. They're just consuming this stuff. So when I sold my car, I was thinking about this. I was like, this thing was worth $17,000 and it costed me money every month, whether I wanted to or not. I had to pay a monthly payment on it. Then I had to pay insurance. Then I had to put gas in it. Then I had to pay, like, there were parts that would break down, new tires. I constantly have to put money into this thing. And it's like, when you think about it, that's that multiplied across all your life is how you get poor. You just keep buying things that you have to keep putting money in. I follow a famous guy and he says never buy something that rusts, rots, or depreciates. And there's a lot of things that poor people buy, and it's just a lot of things that rust, rot, and depreciate. And so a lesson that I want to give to myself is something I'm going through right now in life. And it is, so I sold that car, it was a Mustang, for around $17,000. And I'm just going to give you the numbers here. I was paying for that car, I was paying $452 a month. And the insurance was like $100, $150 a month. So let's just say an even $600 a month. For me to consume that car, it cost $600 a month to pay. I had to pay to use that car. Now let me tell you where I put that $17,000. Almost, I think next month it'll be at almost exactly $17,000 that I have invested into a YouTube channel that I started. And basically it's about cryptocurrency. I'm explaining these really complex ideas and topics to people, to everyday person, so that they can understand it. And it's not just me. So like I've hired a thumbnail artist. I'm not good at drawing, so I hired someone who can do that. And then animation, like some animations would take me 8 to 10 hours to do. Well, I can hire someone else to do that, so I can spend my time doing the more valuable tasks, which would be like researching and then like organizing the information so that people can actually learn from it. And so I spent that $17,000. It's almost all of it is into the channel now. I think it's like actually 16,000 right now. So next month we should in a few weeks we should hit $17,000 total expenses, and I haven't made any money from it yet. But in about 20 days I'll get the first paycheck from this channel. This channel will earn $643. So now I have put this so in the first place, I spent $24,000 on something that I had to continue to put money into. Like I would continually pay this thing off, and I just kept using it. Now I put that same, or roughly the same amount of money, $17,000, into something else that I've been working on, and it's going to pay me instead of me paying it. Of course, I had to put that up front, but I mean, I could take a month off work and I would still get another paycheck. And not only that, I have made so many connections from this channel. Like, the videos that we have been producing as a team, so I write them, and then I have a thumbnail artist, and I have an animator, and a few other people on the team. The videos that we have been creating as a team are helping other people. So look at these two things as an example. One, I was consuming a car. I was using a car, and I kept paying for it. Two, I was creating something. So like I was actually putting things out there for other people to use and watch. And because of that, I am actually getting paid for that. So like when you scale this up into your life, poor people always consume. They watch a whole bunch of Netflix. They go to their friends and they ask for all kinds of things. And they buy all stuff from like things that they don't need. Rich people do the opposite. It's like they're giving their time, they're helping their friends out. They are buying things that make them money, assets like house and real estate and stuff. And then when you look at rich people, like if you want to go a step above, wealthy, so there's rich people and then there's like wealthy people. So wealthy people actually know the rich people, and the wealthy people actually pay the rich people. And so like I could get in a whole topic of this, but it's just something I've been thinking about. And if there's ever a point in my life or something maybe that I want to share with some of my family members, it's that if you think that you're not rich, look at what you are consuming and maybe consume a little less and produce a little more. So producing could be something as simple as making a Facebook post that maybe gets shared. I made one video in 2017, I think it was. It has 40 million views on YouTube, which has earned me like $70,000. Like one video. It took me one day to make this video, and I made $70,000. That's crazy to think about, but it's because I was producing something instead of consuming something. And so that's something I want to think about, and I've been thinking about that a lot lately. This isn't a rant. I'm not like putting you on the spot, but like in the future, you might want to think about this. This is just like a little trick that I've learned that has definitely paid dividends for me. And it's if you want money to flow to you, you have to produce something to earn that money so that it flows to you. Otherwise, you're just consuming stuff. And when you consume stuff, money leaves you. So I thought that was a little interesting thought that I had, and I've been thinking about more and more as I'm earning more money through my businesses and stuff. So I just wanted to share that with you. Hopefully you found something useful in this video. I think I'm getting a lot better at talking on camera, and this is a perfect example of me producing something. I could sit here and be watching Netflix or YouTube videos and stuff. Instead, I have like sat down and I thought about some of these thoughts. I wrote some ideas out and organized them, and then I tried to put them into this video. I am producing a video. Now you might be on Facebook, and this video might only get 100 views on Facebook, but one day I do plan to put these videos on YouTube, and I can't make any guarantees, but the channel that these videos are on YouTube, I'm sure that people will appreciate. So just another little example. If you're consuming, that's probably why you're losing money. If you're producing, like that's what a job is. That's all that a job is you're making money for producing something. And it might be producing, like you might be working at McDonald's. You're producing something for McDonald's. You might be working at a metal factory. You're producing something for them and money comes in. And it's like you just got to scale this throughout your life. What else can you produce? Can you create maybe like suicide awareness things? Or can you write a book? Or can you like make some cool photography? Like what can you produce? What can you create? What can you put out into the world that helps other people? Something to think about. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And again, this isn't a rant. I'm not calling anyone out. Just little patterns that I've noticed in my life that I want to share. And maybe one day I can look back on this and see like, wow, maybe I can learn from what I have said in the past. So anyways, hope you found this video useful. We're coming up to 9 minutes here, so I'm going to go ahead and end the video. Have a good one.